Warning, you are being lied to, and I'm about to prove it to you. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Steve. On this channel, we cover just the facts in crypto. Hit that subscribe button right now. If you're somebody who wants to use crypto to gain financial freedom, this is the place to be. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into it. Shout out to the FFA. We just did a bonus video inside the FFA on the chart right here, which has some critical things happening in the market structure in terms of price action, some big moves here. And then with the stochastic RSI, all my opinions are there inside of the FFA. Now, unfortunately, the FFA is locked. You can join our waiting list. So in this chart, Bitcoin US dollar index on the monthly chart, what we have is a plain and simple cheat code right here, right in front of you. Take a look at what's happening. We have our red line up here, potentially crossing back down through the green, and our red line here crossing through the green potentially. These are huge moves, and you've got to pay attention, especially as our monthly close. But this is our cheat code. We've said about 150 days ago, when Bitcoin was, on everyone's mind, it was running up past, it was like 31 and change, and everyone is, oh my God, look at this, look at what's happening. We said Bitcoin won't get above 31 unless this red line right here crosses the orange line. As soon as this red line right here on our Traders Dynamic Index at the bottom, once our Traders Dynamic Index red line crosses the orange, then Bitcoin could get above 31, but not until then. And by the way, we said 150 days ago, it's going to move sideways for about 100-ish days. That's what it's done in all the previous market cycles. So our red line didn't get across through the orange. That means we didn't get above 31K. So 150 days later, that has held true. However, we said about this middle part of the chart, if this red line crosses through the green, we're in trouble. And here's why. If you look at our other market cycles, in the middle of your screen, you have this red line that climbs up during phase one of the bull and gets above the green. And we continue in a bull market if this red line continues above. Then the bull market is unfazed in its business as usual. We have trouble if this red line crashes back through the green, which it did in 2019, right? We climbed up, we entered phase one of the bull here, and then as soon as phase one of the bull was kind of midway through, we had this red line cross back through the green, which put about 1 year of extra recovery. We were still in phase one of the bull, but it added about 1 year of extra recovery time. Keep in mind, this phase one of the bull was about 200 days. This was about 500 days. So it's about 1 year extra that this cost us. So is Bitcoin going to cost us 1 year extra recovery time, or is it going to be unfazed and continue as it did in 2015? And it all comes down to the monthly close, and it all comes down to this right here in the middle of your screen. If this red line crosses through the green, it's that simple. So if you're wondering what is this is the RC lines. You can put the RC lines as an indicator you can get right here for free. You can put that on here. I'll show you some of the settings that I have. The inputs are right in front of you. In the style, you can see what I have for the style. We're talking about the RCI short line crossing down through the RCI long. So the RCI short through the long. Anytime you have an indicator on your chart, you always want to look at the fast line. What's the fast line doing? The fast line's always the trigger sign. It's always going to confirm any signals that you get are from the fast line, usually interacting with the slow line. There's always a slow line. That's the grandpa line. That's this green one here. And the fast line you can see is the red. The red is always going through all of these other lines. Okay. So we're looking for this fast line to cross through here to spell about 1 year of extra recovery time during this bull phase, or we're going to avoid it, right? It's still up for debate. There's still time left before the end of the month. A lot could happen before the end of the month. So it's not official yet, but it will be at the end of the month. Right now, you can also see what's happening down below. Right now, with this red line crossing through the green, we do not want any move like that to happen. And you can see some of our prior cycles. We had that happen back in 2019, and now we're looking at the Traders Dynamic Index. And once again, the red line is kind of our trigger line. It's our fast line. Once this red line moved through the green here, kind of in the midst of phase one of the bull, that's our warning sign like, hey, this is This is one extra year of recovery time. So either Bitcoin's going to avoid this extra year of recovery time, or we're going to fall right into its trap. But what's happening is people are overreacting to all of these short moves for Bitcoin, up a tiny bit, down a tiny bit. But these are the cold hard facts for months and months and months and months to come. We've been following these charts already for months and months and months and months. So don't let them lie to you. Don't be confused with social media is all saying this or saying that, or this opinion and this is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is irrelevant. The next day is irrelevant. The next couple of months, highly important. The next couple quarters, highly important. Don't focus on this day-to-day move. Don't get stressed out. Emotion is a money killer. Watch yourself carefully. There's only a small group of people that are actually making money in crypto. The rest of the people are failing, and they just continuously give up, and they give their money to the people who are collecting all of the money. You have to realize this in crypto. This is how trading works. Money always moves from impatient hands to patient hands. You have to ask yourself, are you patient or not? If you're impatient, you just continuously give your money to people who are patient, and they collect all of the money. So again, this chart will keep you on track. This chart we've been following for many months. This chart predicts the next many months to come. This is the chart to pay attention to, not all those little charts, not the 4-hour chart, not the 1-hour chart, not the 6-hour chart, not the 12-hour chart, not the 1-day chart. No, this chart right here on the monthly with your RC lines in the middle and your trader's dynamic index at the bottom. This is what you need. Okay. So again, I don't know what the other YouTubers are saying. I don't know. I know what social media is saying, and that is what is lying to you. Don't let that happen. Pay attention to this chart. Shout out to the FFA. FFA is locked, but bonus video to you. And I'll see you right back here in the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. Are you looking to take control of your financial future and gain financial freedom? All the key is right here in front of you. Click the link down below. There's only going to be limited seats.